Hello and welcome to Fishing Mega Game. And I know what you're thinking to yourself. I obviously know what Fishing Mega Game is, but on the off chance you don't, it's a game about fishing. Welcome to Fishing Mega Game. To get started, find a fishing spot. After you've caught a fish, take a look at its stats and maybe select it as your next bait. Want to talk to some characters along the way? They might have some useful tips for you. Welcome to Tutorial Pond. I recommend catching a fish to your right here before challenging the others. Each level, you start with basic stats and abilities. Avoid taking damage from enemy fish. You can deal damage to those fish with your attacks that automatically fire. You might be putting together what this is if you're familiar with the concept of a survivor-like, or more colloquially known as a bullet heaven as of late. Most levels involve searching for the big catch, so follow the arrows and be prepared. Some levels have different objectives to beat a certain amount of fish. Always make sure to collect your shells. Look for treasures so you can upgrade your abilities. Oh, look at us. We're a little fishing hook. What are we firing? Oh, we're just hooking them. Oh, this is cute. Alright, so we have Whirlpool, Move Speed, and Mine. Send out a Whirlpool in random directions? That sounds sick. Hit me with a Whirlpool. I'm super down for it. Whoa. Go, Whirlpool, go. There's a treasure chest here, so let's go ahead and grab that. Hook swipes are doubled in size, increase item pickup range by 100%, increase maximum health. Let's go for the massive hook. I could go for a massive hook. How big are we talking? That is a tremendously large hook, but still not big enough for killing both those enemies at once. So the boss fish is down there, so our whole point is we're just fishing, and our hook is dropping. It's cute. Conceptually, it's cute. Like, I don't hate it or nothing. What do we want? Increase damage dealt by 10%. Place an item beneath you that detonates. Hit me with 10% damage. Like, if the boss is going to be a threat, I could avoid the boss. We just need, like, a little bit of move speed, and then it's easy peasy. Interesting that we just don't want to seemingly catch these other fish. Like, conceptually. Like, nothing against them, but we're out for the big fish at the bottom. Catch meter? Oh my god. Oh, that dude's so slow. We're good. I was thinking the 15-minute time limit was like going to be really, really... Is strict a good word? Hit me with some hook damage. I feel like our hook swipe is our bread and butter right now. This guy is so slow though. I really wish that I knew fish really well and I could just be like, yeah, that's a Colombian yellow striper. And people be like, oh my god, you know the Colombian yellow striper? I'd be like, obviously I know the Colombian yellow striper. How do you not? I grabbed Mines as our next upgrade. Unfortunately, I don't. This is how fishing actually works underneath the water. You just can't see it, but your hook is like fighting for its life. I never could get into fishing. My family, I say my family, a chunk of my family really likes fishing. But I could never really get into it because, like, I don't like the idea of hurting the fish, which I know is already kind of like whatever, but I also don't like the idea of trying to get them off the hook and throw them back in. It's just none of it seems appealing to me. I like fish. I'll go to an aquarium and see them not be in pain. That sounds good to me. Fire a barrage of bubbles near this enemy. Respect if you want to fish, for the record. I'm not trying to yuck your yum. I just don't like it. The concept of heckin' all of it. I've done it before, I just don't like it very much conceptually. How about we go for some mine damage, because we're about to catch our final boss. Nice catch, thank you. You're a nice catch yourself. Enemies defeated 147, sand dollars earned 15. Alright, that was our little tutorial fun. So it looks like this is almost like Super Mario World, like level-based to an extent. So we've got 15 sand dollars. First pond is still here. Alright, so this is just another part of first pond. What do we have here? Enchantments. Shiny modifier? Oh my god, you know I really want a shiny fish. Ah, okay, so this is arbitrary. I guess arbitrary is the wrong word, but this is make the game harder for shiny chance. We obviously gotta, like, send it. I mean, enemy speed's horrible. I can live with enemy health. The shell drop rate's also pretty bad. You know, this is fine. This seems like a good balance. The fairy can grant you a higher chance of finding rare shiny variants fish. They might become more difficult to catch. That's fine. Let's enter the tackle shop. Can we spend any of our sand dollars? Holy moly. So yes, but we need a lot more sand dollars to really make anything. That was just a tutorial pond though. You know, clearly we're meant to just kind of run it back and do another one. So let's run it back. I'll begin my first pond, please. Oh, right, we have 2 bosses here. The music reminds me of something, and I can't say what. I don't know why the first thing that popped into my head was that Scott Pilgrim game for the Xbox Live Arcade, but something like that. Send out a spinning hook around the player's swirling pattern. Periodically drop a fish trap around the player. This stuns enemies or fires. Wait, hit me with the spinner. Let's see new stuff. We got the hook build. It's kind of crazy how, like... I don't know if crazy is the right word. There are certain mechanics in these games that will always, like, repeat. You're always going to have the Diablo 2 or Diablo 3 Paladin hammer spinning outwards around you, which probably didn't even originate there as, like, an ability, but just something that spirals out from you. I feel like I've seen it in most Survivor-like games. Periodically ripples around the player, pushing enemies away. How about we get some fish scales from the left and right side? I recently did a, I was gonna say a playthrough, but that's not quite the right word. I did an episode on this channel for another up-and-coming Survivor-like, which also had very unique mechanics, Second Stellar. So it is interesting seeing just how different these two are in spite of being very in the same realm of existence. And we learned in that one that damage is always king. We will go for it again. How about we do... The bubbles were crazy. I think we fill out our 4 unique weapons first and foremost. Treasure chest to our west, so let's head over there. Actually, would that be west? I mean, technically speaking, this is like a side view of this going downwards, so it could be west. But south isn't down. Double the amount of total skills filed. This stacks on top of other skill amount upgrades. Yeah, hit me with that. 50% base speed seems good too, but it's just gonna fire up and... Okay, you see now... Now we're getting there. Now that we've got those big upgrades, everything's coming up us. They do have a fair bit of health up, but I really don't feel like it matters all that much. If we roll a shiny here, though, that would be huge. Something about just calling something a shiny and then making it more rare or difficult to get than normal things immediately makes my little, like, peanut brain go, we need to get it. Sure, give me some cooldown. We'll focus on the scalability. Oh my god, it's like scalability. Like the word, like, scale, but also, like, scalability, like, oh my gosh. I'm so funny. That's crazy that I would say something so, honestly, so provocative yet so brave. Surely we're approaching this boss pretty soon. Oh, it looks like that boss to the right might be a little bit closer. Maybe not. I was thinking that there was going to be a go-through here. I think this is a not go-through. Unless it's up here and then to the right, maybe? Yeah, okay, so totally it. This is totally not it, but we did get a treasure chest, which is huge for the account. I accidentally just took the move speed upgrade because I hit spacebar trying to skip the animation of it popping up. Which is to say, I have nothing against the animation, but I think that it's just like built into my consciousness when doing one of these things to skip the animation after playing it long enough. I wish we could reroll these. Maybe with some hook swipe rate. I assume that means it'll spin quicker around us. I really hope that I'm not going the wrong way. We want to go all the way back up for that one, because we are on a timer. It's a very interesting take on it, that there's like a finite goal in the stage and you have time to do it rather than survive for as long as you can. So I don't even know, would you even call it a survivor like at this point? I guess you would still. I was never married to the idea of like bullet heaven as a term, because long ago I played some bullet hell games, not a crazy amount. Let's look really quickly. Hit me with movement speed again. With how big this stage feels, I don't think it's a bad thing to have, especially with already getting like the 50% base and then percent more. Gives us a lot of maneuverability. But I played bullet hells when I was younger, and a bullet heaven doesn't play anything like a bullet hell, so it's strange to me that they would be... The name is clearly inspired. Either way. I mean, with some experience gain, it's a little late, but little late than never. Better late than never. Looks like the fish that we're looking for rather than being in another castle, is right down here. So let's go see if we can duel it. Show me that catch meter. I think that's what it was called, right? Catchometer. Oh, a Tramger chest? Hold on. Whoa. I don't think that one's shiny. I mean, maybe it is shiny. I don't really know what a shiny would look like. I would love 30% more damage. I was considering the speed, but like, look how much damage we do now. We cook them. And the beautiful thing is we have firing in every direction, so there's no wrong answers for us, I guess, except for like diagonals. What's the opposite of a cardinal? Because cardinal directions are up, down, left, right, right? Is diagonal equated to cardinal? Is there a better term for it? Give me a cooldown between scales again, thank you. If you happen to know and you happen to hear this, you know, let me know in the comments. I do check out the comments, so I appreciate it. Even if it's just to correct me on the proper terminology for the opposite of a cardinal. Or if you know any cool games you want me to check out and stuff too, or play, I would also love to hear that. Nice catch. We got sand dollars and enemies defeated, but surely there's another one to get, right? Oh, interesting. All right, well, we got to run it back on this one. So we got one fish, but there's another one. I thought the stage was going to be to defeat both of them. That kind of surprises me. You know, it makes sense. Thinking about it from the fact that we are just like a... I was going to say a disembodied hook, but I don't think that's a good way to do it. We got a harpoon. Sinkers. Something about calling it a sinker makes me want to do it. I'm going to go for a sinker. But the harpoon also looked good. Oh, this seems like a really bad upgrade. I think the harpoon may have served us better in our adventure for success than whatever the heck the stinker is doing. Ah, we found the path. I feel like we need a lot of experience still, but maybe this path goes pretty far. This is an interesting take on the formula, though, as I said before. Now, we have so much time that even if it was like that hard, oh, we could still grab the harpoon. Even if we had, like, reached the boss and it was too hard, we could always just, like, run away and go pick up more upgrades and stuff. At least early on, there's not mechanics or anything. I guess because it's tutorial pond, maybe the fish will begin to have more fish-related issues to deal with, like, I don't know, bubbles, a lot more speed. Maybe one of them's like a sword master or something, I don't really know. I'll go for scales again. We are moving left and right now, so it seems like a pretty solid idea. Primarily to the right, but maybe we'll move left a little bit too. I think we're getting pretty close, judging by the arrow movement on the right side there. There's a treasure chest for us. I'm hoping we find an upgrade for something interesting. Let's go for harpoon size. I wonder if we'll get different hooks that have different first abilities. That would be a very fitting thing, but I'm not sure. Maybe they just really like us having the hook thing. But so what else would we have other than a hook? Maybe a net or something? What other fish-related instruments are there? A self-sinker? Oh, hit me with the self-sinker. Now we got the double stinkers. That's so hard to use. I was really hoping we get like a size up for him. Sure, I'll take more scales up. Now I wish I got the double scales. There's so many scales. Instead, now we got a heckin' double stinker, which is super unfortunate. The harpoon does a lot. Oh my god! I figured out the threat! The stingray has a sting shotgun! But I've got a stink shotgun. I don't... Ignore what I just said, please. Do we have a health bar? I've noticed that I've been taking damage. But I don't know if we can actually die. Which now puts the fear in me. Oh, we do have a health bar. It's above our thing. Oh, but it regenerates, like, really quick. Or we just have a large amount of it. Because it was still full. I'm thinking we're just a little extra healthy this early on. To the point where I'm gonna just straight chill and up our DPS and drop some stinkers on it. Do some harpoon damage. I'm down for it. I wonder how much touch damage is. Oh, touch damage is an incredible amount. Okay, don't let them touch you. We did get some sand dollars from that. We caught a new fishy fish. Honestly, crank this bad boy up. I want a shiny. Enemy speed. I don't need level ups. Gonna go up anymore? That's only a 40%. Fine with me. Oh, right. You know what? They did say at the very beginning that when you catch a fish, it's like a weapon. I completely forgot. This has the ability of move speed, and the attack is hook. So this is just an upgrade from the hook. I kind of like the idea of using bubbles or... Oh, this starts with the scales thing we like. Okay, hold on. So now we'll use our freshwater stingray. Ah, you know, I kind of completely forgot that they mentioned that was a weekend. Oh, look at how cute we are. Something about the, like, end of the anime epic music playing is really getting me. I love that for this game. How about we do Ripple this time, which doesn't seem like it does damage, but might help keep them at a distance. It does do damage. Not a lot of it, though. We need to get 1,000 kills to succeed in this stage. I'm thinking it's going to be easy breezy for us to do. Now, what I wonder... Ooh, that actually kind of hurt. What I wonder is... Are there chests and things worth looking for here? Oh, that's already a wall. I'm thinking the answer might be no. Or if there is, there might not be much of them. Ooh, we did find one, though. It's probably one in each of the four corners if I were to guess by where this one's located. Definitely want to grab those ASAP. Yes, double the amount of scales fired. Wait, so now if we get a bunch of those, we're going to be firing so many scales. Then get some cooldown on it, and it's GG, we win. 2 more scales per burst. So is that going to be 8 now? Oh my god. Look at how many scales we're firing. Please, another scale upgrade. We don't have rerolls, but I know the game can find it in its heart to give me this opportunity to find a screen full of scales. Give me with bigger ripples as well. No! Doubles the force of your whirlpools, making it difficult for enemies to escape. Doubles the knockback force applied. How about the force of the whirlpools? I like the idea of keeping a few enemies grouped up if we can get these bigger. Maybe that knockback would have been better, though. I feel like it doesn't knock back very hard now. This is an interesting take on the formula, though. I know I've said that a third time now. I'm almost tempted to add a counter for it, but I keep thinking about how I don't think I've played a Survivor like with these, like, level-based, like, challenges and stuff. So it's cool. Swipes at enemies with a mid-size. Oh, it's the starting hook. How about we go for pickup radius? Go grab those two, because we do have the modifier where we get way less of these. Oh, I bet you we won't even be able to get a shiny this time, though, will we? I think only... Well, so are the shiny... So if the... Okay. If the bosses are shiny, does that mean that the shiny bosses have, like, a unique upgrade for, like, the weapon? Because the boss becomes the weapon that you get. So will a shiny boss have something really cool is what I'm wondering. More scales? Oh my god. We're scaling so hard right now. I kind of love this. Oh my god, faster scales too. I can't. We still have to go to the other side. I'm getting distracted by all the goodies to pick up, but I really want to just break out and go pick up the other 2 chests that I assume are in this upper right. And lower right corner, there's no chests over here? Really? You had me believing. 2 more scales per burst? Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. Take some experience up. Well, there's one down here, though. I wonder why the upper right is spared from having a chest. Yum, 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 yum. What do we got? Oh, unfortunate. Base speed, item pickup radius, or doubles the knockbacks. Let's take the ripple knockback as well. That way it'll like help keep people off us if they get too spicy later on. Take some more pickup radius. I'm not too concerned about my personal movement speed because of how much knockback we have. Oh, we are absolutely cooking him now. Hit me with damage up. Look at it, it's beautiful. The build came together. The build of one item upgrades. I will take one more damage modifier, please. Take slightly bigger whirlpools as well to go alongside that. Oh, we're destroying them now. This is the best part of these games, where you get the build where you can just kind of like go up, get a snack, and come back. And you just get to kind of bask in how heckin' awesome your build is. This being said, 37 fish left. Did the fish icon change to these specifically? I swore it wasn't that before. Oh, so we do catch this fish, okay. Enemies defeated 1,000, and we got 100 sand buckaroonies to go alongside it. Which I believe means we can get an upgrade. We have increased experience drop chance by 10% or health. We certainly can't afford either. I thought we had plenty, but we have 183. Afraid I can't let you through yet. It's just the demo. Try catching all 4 fish here and then hunt the shiny version. Oh no! I was having fun! Alright, you know what? Let's try to hunt a shiny fish. That's gonna be the goal now. We'll go for a shiny of... I don't know. I was gonna say we'll go for a shiny this, but I kind of want to hunt a shiny. Can we return? Give up. Okay, I want to hunt a shiny of the one that we like using. It should only take 2 or 3 tries. Theoretically, because we have a 40% increased shiny chance. And I assume that puts us at a whopping 40% chance for a shiny. It's like, you know, normally 0, but goes up as you turn on modifiers. I hope. What do we got going on for us? Let's go for the ripples again. I like the build we did before. The only thing I really didn't like was the sinker, but it's probably just like a skill issue. There's probably some professional sinker players that are going to be like, whoa. I'm sorry, you called it the stinker instead of the sinker? Sounds like you're the stinker, and I'm like, alright, come on. I thought we were all friends here. What are we looking at? Let's grab the spinner, which I do like the spinner. Hoping to get all 4 weapons or like the upgrade for the scales before we head forward. If for some reason I go really dry on this shiny, which does happen. I do shiny hunting. Sometimes I even do it on Twitch and YouTube when I'm streaming. But sometimes you just go really dry, you know? It just happens. And if that happens, I might edit the video. I will play until I get one, assuming that it's not like an obscene rate. But if you see like a jump cut at some point, maybe here, maybe not here, then you'll have a good idea of what happened. You'll see one every 2.25 runs or whatever. I don't even think that's perfectly right, but you get the idea. Moral of the story, this one's gonna be heckin' shiny AF, so prepare yourself. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is a little bit less exciting than other shiny hunts, but it still has the feeling of an exciting hunt, you know? I guess I have the fear of dying now that I'm slightly unprepared. But I'm also like completely prepared. This guy's getting clowned on by a... Is this a clownfish? No, Nemo was a clownfish, right? The orange ones. And good times. The dodge of a lifetime? Haters will say it's fake, but believers will know it's real because I've been dodging like this for years. What do we have? Maybe with some DPS up, which legally wasn't the DPS up one, it is scale frequency, but it does kind of equal it. I wonder if this is harder to catch because it's shiny or because I'm so ill-prepared. I'm thinking it's because I'm ill-prepared. I am happy we went with the bubble, though. It does a tremendous amount of damage. What do we got going on? I'm gonna go for the fish traps because we haven't seen it yet. Ooh, I need to be a little bit careful. Taking a full barrage of those is not a good plan. The fish trap is questionable in its aiming. However, we are now 85% on the shiny boss. Oh, it went off. It went off. Oh my god, it's going off. Style on it? Huge. All right, let's look at our shiny. Does it do anything different, or is it just an aesthetic thing? Huh? No, it doesn't do anything different, but it is shiny. All right, well, that's cool. All fish content that will carry over the full game. I like when developers do that. Well, this is the area. This does seem to be basically the wrap-up of the demo. I'm not going to hunt all the shiny fish because I don't really feel like it. But that is the end of them. But this is cool. This is a cute... I don't know if it's meant to be more of a proof of concept or like what, but I like it. It's for the 4th or 5th time, an interesting take on the formula. And that's good. A little bit of freshness in the world is a good thing. So I had fun. Hopefully you had fun as well. And it could be worth checking this game out if you're interested. I totally didn't forget the name of the game, and I didn't have to like go look at it. Either way, Fishing Mega Game demo on Steam right now if you want to check it out for yourself. Maybe you should hunt all the shinies yourself and then come to my comments and be like, Nico, I got all the shinies, why didn't you? And then I'll be like, oh, and then I'll have to go do it myself because I'll feel that competitive fire burning in my heart. Either way, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.